Well, my real name is Larry Williams, aka the Bone Collector. I got my name in New York, Rucker Park, playing in a tournament over 5 years, winning MVP. I'm a pro trainer now. I also play in different exhibitions. Very familiar with the Drew League. I won Drew League MVP 2007. Got a long resume of things that I've done as far as working with NBA players. And right now I work with a lot of youth organizations, Bone Collector Foundation, which provides mental health, nutrition, and sports, management for the kids that are coming up in the urban cities. I grew up in LA, so back in the 90s, before the early 2000s, there was a lot of gang violence and a lot of just things that were distracting as far as being from an urban community in Pasadena. Those things affected my skill set, because even though I wanted to pursue basketball, I was always being pulled in different directions. But what I ended up doing is going out to New York and creating a name for myself, which has helped me develop the skill set that I have today. Just me in general, the death of a lot of my friends growing up in LA due to different scenarios, whether it's gang violence or accidents or so on and so forth. A lot of those things were swept under the rug, but I did realize that an outlet that I needed at the time was to be able to put my skill set in a place where people can see it. So me traveling the world and entertaining children and working with pros and working with different athletes is something that gave me the opportunity to express that message to kids. Hey, you may be going through something at home, you may be going through something, you may have had a tough loss. It's gonna hurt, but you will heal, and you need to have those outlets, almost like a therapy session. Basketball, along with other physical activities, help me heal in a lot of different ways. Sometimes we go through these moments where you feel alone, or you feel, down in the dumps. You may have lost somebody in your life. And what I realized is when I had the basketball, it became my best friend. I was able to take the ball to the court without any players there, work on my skills, dribble the ball home from school, dribble the ball in my living room, do a lot of different things to get me mentally motivated to want to get better at the game. And then once I got to a point where I was good enough to compete on any level, on a high level, that became my therapy. So, not just sports, there's a lot of different ways that you can cope with things that are going on in your life, but basketball and sports for sure, for me, was something that was very valuable and helped me deal with a lot of things that I was going through. My foundation is based worldwide, and what we do is we talk to kids about things that are important in their lives that don't require them to play a sport. So, if they're not the greatest at basketball, we still provide the opportunity for them to get the proper exercise and all the mental health things that they may be going through at home, or things that they may be struggling with. A lot of things that are going on in the world today are kind of overlooked. So when you wrap it around sports, we wanted to include and make it something that was bigger than just the sport. So we teach nutrition, also time management, and a lot of different things to push their direction in a more positive manner besides just a basketball. My message for the kids that are young, dealing with adversity, a lot of you guys may be going through something and you may feel like you don't have a voice or an outlet. Start to ask questions, start to reach out, come out and find different avenues where people can hear your voice. So if your voice is unheard, it's hard to answer the questions. So one thing I did, I was always quiet. I never really spoke up on what was wrong or what I was dealing with, because I didn't want to be judged. But don't put that in your mind. Like, let that go. And remember also, you don't have to grow up and be somebody. You were born somebody. It's all about the work you want to put in and to accomplish the goals you want. All right, and those are the things that held me down and kept me balanced throughout my lifetime.